We're nothing. He's part of them. He's part of the caucus. That's a slap in the face of us as Anguillians, and the whole world were listening. But you know what made me sad about Alberto Hughes? He said, if my colleagues think that this is the best thing, I go along with them. He didn't have to say that. He could have made a difference. But it's like every other Anguillian. We just go along with it because we don't want to offend anybody. People, we have to stop that. If the people in 1967 had said, we're not going to do anything, where would we have been today? They fought for a better way of life. But everything they fought for, as I said, our ministers of government has seen it fit to give it away. They gave away the hospital because people in Anguilla failed to pay their bills, and they don't want to touch them because they're their supporters. So, they privatized it. They gave away Anlec because big hotels in Anguilla was not paying their bills, and some of them were their big supporters, and they don't want to offend them. So they privatized Anlec. They gave it away. Come home, just last week Tuesday, they decide to give away our posts. Why? And if you listen to the House of Assembly, people, I hope you're listening. The reason why they're bringing in, introducing a port authority, it is because of you Anguillians. They talk about the taxi drivers. They talk about the Anguillians don't want to pay. Everybody wants to do what they want. But who spoiled them? The politicians did. Instead of the politicians giving them a line to fish, they drop something in their lap. And if you can get something in your lap every day, why fish? People of Anguilla, we have a problem. But I believe the problem can be solved here tonight and onward. You have Sutcliffe Hodge, a man who have made a name for himself. Don't point your finger at him. Four is pointing back at you. Sutcliffe Hodge has done Anguilla proud. You have nothing on him. He can make a difference. Think about who is in government. What are they doing? People of this constituency and Anguilla on the whole. I don't know if you have ever had a look or have read the MOA with Captain Luker. Let me tell you something. My grandchildren, I'm 50 years next month. My grandchildren haven't been born as yet, and Sutcliffe one hasn't been born as yet, and some of yours hasn't been born as yet. We, with those grandchildren, will never inherit anything of Captain Luker. Because our government have seen it fit to give away everything. And then they say they love Anguilla. They didn't fight for Anguilla. They didn't mind the beaches of Anguilla, so they just don't care. Love. Is that love? And then they talk of Anguilla as a Christian society. Christian society, my foot. People, your neighbors are hungry. They're starving. But the greed in Anguilla, just about 50 clique people in Anguilla survives and everybody else catch royal hell. And we talk about we love Anguilla. Sutcliffe loved Anguilla. He marched for the physical planning bill, you remember? Back then, if you had listened to the concerned citizens, it would have been a difference. But a lot of people in Anguilla, they sit back and they want people like Sutcliffe, Joyce Kintish, Percy, Hubert Hughes, myself and a few others to fight the battles for them so they can jump on any bandwagon and raise their flag at the end of the day. People, we have to make a stand. You have to know exactly what you want of life. I'm telling you, people in this constituency, you have the best opportunity to make a difference. And if you fail to make a difference, remember what I told you, you get the government that you deserve. And your grandchildren will hate you, even though you're in your grave and gone. They will hate you and say, why did mommy and daddy do this to me? Why didn't they stand up? People, forget the greed. Remember Anguilla. Remember if your grandparent had taken everything that she had and set it for next to nothing, you would have had nothing today to brag about. We still have a little bit of Anguilla left. Let's preserve it. Let's make the right decisions. Let's give Sutcliffe Hodge a chance to make a difference. A man who came with a world of experience. You know what Anguilla lacked? And our government leaders lack? They lack people to negotiate. I think it's about time that our ministers of government would grab some young person and send them abroad to study how to negotiate, because they totally can't. When you read the MOA of Captain Luca, for me it brings tears to my eyes. Our government can't even afford to pay the civil servants, but yesterday they want to pave a road for Captain Luca within the next 18 months. People of Anguilla, there's no time like now. And if you miss this opportunity, you will never, ever get it again. Vote for Sutcliffe Hodge and call it that. Fired up, ready to go. Thank you.